Welcome to Blue Baron Factory here in Lecanto, Florida. And we have been very busy. And the reason why is we've been 18 years building a super high quality unit, truck mount, and we take a lot of pride in what we do. They're all open concept units, so they're easy to work on. We have the famous access point heat exchanger, 3,500 pounds pressure rated. The working pressure on this is over 2,000 pounds. The one on the 47 is about 3. And as you can see, we have a lot of units being built. This is January of 2024. This is a fully finished compact 45. It's very well built. As you can see, it's well organized, easy to get into the engine. You can take off the shroud and you can work on it, and if you ever need to work on it. But these Kohlers, they stand up to the test of time. And for a while there, we weren't able to get the Kohler engine, so now we got them, and we're very happy about that. And as you can see, this machine is very well organized, and with the open concept, you can't go wrong. It's easy to change out belts and easy to get up underneath the undercarriage. There's no louvered covers, there's no high heat. So all the components will last a lot longer. Very easy to maintain and fix. So the famous 3,500 pounds pressure rated access point heat exchangers, fully patented design, has been out in the marketplace for a long time. We even sell to John Donne for some of those Prochem discontinued heat exchangers. So we've saved the industry from having to spend a lot of money on a new truck mount. But if people decide they want to get the Blue Baron, well, here we are. We got the 47XL, which is being built right now with a 32.5 big block Kohler engine, all laser cut panel. Everything in the back is all laser cut. As you can see, that the whole frame base is the same way, the same for all these compacts over here. We've been really busy. And it's because we don't run a cookie punch, slap it together, assembly line type business. Everything is handcrafted, and we put our time and effort into producing you an excellent truck mount. High performance, long lasting, easy breathe, easy to work on, easy to get into the parts. All bar stock. No, there's nothing here except bar stock, which is our tooled type brass fittings that are high pressure and last longer. Got your belt guard here, all stainless 316L. Header just comes right down through a 1 7/8 stainless and into the inlet. Just everything's nicely organized. Last step injection. Here's where you fill the pump oil. And it's an AR pump, very high resilient pump, 24 millimeter shaft with a split bushing, H bushing, and a 6.2 pulley, which means that you're running at 1750 RPM, recommended for that pump. But we do very well with the AR pumps. And as you can see, we got the filtration here, all stainless, going into a water box. It's just, everything is just nicely put together, well organized unit. We have the aviator throttle, which gives you vernier, micro adjusted RPMs that can be read off of this tachometer here, an hour meter combo. And we got the gauge for the temperature gauge, pressure gauge, and vacuum gauge, all nicely labeled. A rotary switch that controls 12 volts going to a demand pump or pump out system if you decide to put one on your truck mount. Hand adjuster unloader, adjust your pressure. We have bypass here to keep water circulating. We have our inlet, and we for your water inlet, either from a water pump or coming up from freshwater tank or a spigot. WD-40 is sprayed in here to protect the lobes on your blower, which is in the back, and all stainless outlet pipes and thermostatic heat control. So you got a lot of stuff on here that is just, instructional for in case you want to call us. There's our number for startup and shutdown. You've got a drain here for your pump oil. You can see that there is a spyglass there, so you can see where the level of oil that you have in your pump. and use standard cat pump oil is what we recommend for this pump. We have fusing here, so there's one fuse here that controls the panel here. It's a real simple setup. There's not a lot of bells and buzzers like with other truck mounts. Again, there's no livery covers or high heat like some of these other truck mounts that have fans built in, which are really, you know, if you blow out a fan, what happens? You got high heat. Another important thing is, like, say, everything's running cool, so the air is running across the components, allowing them to last longer, perform to their optimum. And as you can see, this comes in at 2.5, so this is a 45 size blower, and it's a Suterbilt, which means it's a 4MR. And that means there's 4-inch timing gears and a 5-inch rotor shaft, giving you 410 CFM, which equates to being able to use 450 feet of hose, vacuum hose. So this, it really rocks. I mean, the performance, the durability, look at this. You got a drain for your engine oil, a drain for your pump, as I had mentioned before, acoustic dampening. So if you're in a high noise, an area that's sensitive to noise, at least you've got acoustic dampening to keep your job going without having to end the job because someone complains of that noise. So this is all very important. You know, you start out with the good equipment, capable of up to 2,000 working pressure. Most companies have the tube and fins, so the low burst pressure, so you can't do the high pressure jobs. Why would you want to limit yourself in today's world? You want to be able to do as much jobs as you can, to concrete, pressure washing, all types of floor care, carpet cleaning, and upholstery. This unit will do everything. All of our Blue Baron units, and like I said, this is January of 2024, and we've been really busy. And as you can see, we got 2 compact 45s here. We got a compact 36 that's being built. Again, this 47XL is going out as well. We just, you know, we're really excited to what we can do for the industry when it comes down to whether it be for pump outs or inline filters, or this particular filter here that is hard to find. Well, you know, if it's hard to find, I'm going to make it so it's not hard to find. We'll make it as a factory, Blue Baron factory item and product. All stainless, as you can see. It's got a 3-inch pipe nipple. That can be removed so that in case your tank has a 3-inch nipple, then you can just take it off and just use the female. But like I said, we have the inline filter boxes. Look us up online on the Truck Mount store, and we'll be able to accommodate you on any type of accessory, high quality accessory. The inline filter box is 3/16 thick, all stainless. It's not the cheap aluminum, it's all stainless, and it'll last a long time. So what that is that box will help in filtrating any kind of debris that comes into your waste tank. As I always say, limit yourself to having to stick your head in that stinky tank. Another thing is if you want a different color for your truck mount, you can have orange, yellow, any kind of color, major color scheme, working man's gray. In fact, if you go on the truck mount store, there's a compact 45 that's powder coated orange, and there's a pressure test to prove what kind of pressure we get out of these units. So in the truck mount store, you'll see an awful lot of video, supportive video, as well as quite a bit of, I think we're up to about 280 videos on our YouTube channel. And you can also look us up on truckmountcarpetcleaningmachines.com. It's more of an informational site that we've had there since 2005. But either way, like I said, we can produce a beautiful truck mount tailored for your carpet cleaning and floor care needs. And we take a lot of pride in what we do. And I just wanted to point out that these tanks here are bi-directional, and they come in 60 and 103 gallon. We can make them and modify them into different shapes, but typically they're 35 inches high, and this runs a little shorter. Of course, it's a 60-gallon. And the one here, the behind it, these larger ones are 35 high and 48 inches long, and then you've got 14 inches wide. So you can see there's a lot of versatility in these tanks. They're bi-directional, which means you can take and have the inlet on either this side or on the other side. Either way, you've got pump out ports at the bottom, so that enables you to make it pump out ready and put one of our Baron Buster pumps on there, which we're also selling. It's a macerator type pump, 300 gallon per hour, which is 1136 liters per hour. Really nice, easy hookup. And as you can see, there's one there that's going to be shipped out very soon. So another thing is I wanted to say this one's going to Idaho. And there's the serial number right there. So this gentleman will be real happy when he gets this unit. It's going to be tested very soon, electrically as well as heat and pressure. So we do a very close inspection of everything we've done on this unit. We strive for perfection because that's what it's all about. And that's why we're still in business for 18 years. And I've been 44 years in the business. And I was a member of the veteran of the U.S. Air Force in teletypewriters, which are heavy electromechanical. And that's why I get into this electromechanical. I was in telecom in 1977, shortly after the Vietnam War ended, and graduated from high school in 1976. So that was just 1 year after the Vietnam War had ended, and I just went into the electromechanical side of things for the U.S. Air Force and did really well. And I just enjoy working on electromechanical devices. And after learning all the processes of TIG welding and many other aspects of manufacturing, I've grown to really enjoy doing what I do. And so give us a call at 727-505-2989. Look us up online at truckmountstore.com 24/7. We'll answer any of your questions. If you want to come down here to Lecanto or between Homosassa and Inverness off of Highway 44, easy to get to. So for directions, you can call us anytime. My name is Pete Garland. I'm owner and designer and builder of the Blue Baron Truck Mounts access point heat exchangers and the accessory lines for all of Blue Baron's products. Have a nice day.